You've probably heard a lot of buzz about the Mediterranean diet, but is it actually the best for managing type 2 diabetes? I'm so excited to jump into the science and teach you about the Mediterranean diet and to see if it's the best option for controlling and managing type 2 diabetes. I'm Val, I'm a registered dietitian nutritionist, and I'm excited to dive right in. So what is the Mediterranean diet? It is less a diet, which we know don't really work for us and don't really serve us, and more a style of eating that can help support different behaviors. The foundation of this is vegetables, fruits, veggies, which is loaded with antioxidants. Antioxidants help reduce inflammation that can actually improve insulin resistance. Fruits and veggies are loaded with plant-based fibers, which help stabilize blood sugar levels. And also, if we're eating an abundance of delicious fruits and veggies, oftentimes we're more satisfied. When we look at the Mediterranean eating patterns, people are sitting, they're eating socially, they're sitting with community, which oftentimes reduces our stress levels and helps us eat in a more mindful pattern. So it's not about restriction, it's about what can we add in, it's how can we eat that builds community, that adds in movement, that actually helps nourish your body. They're not saying to never eat cake, it's not saying to never eat cookies, it's saying let's load up on the foundations of health, and then if you are having mindful indulgences, make it just that. So this is a principle of eating that can help guide your overall health, your mental health, your physical health. If you like this so far, write your favorite Mediterranean food in the comments below. I would love to hear what your favorite foods are. So what does the science really say? The science says a heck of a lot. There are lots of studies that show Mediterranean style of eating is so helpful for anti-cancer. And also there is real evidence that shows that they checked some of biomarkers, and people that were eating in a Mediterranean style of eating had less risk of developing type 2 diabetes. So I always think of it like this. This will benefit everyone in your family, everyone in your life. Maybe type 2 diabetes is the catalyst to get healthy, but every single person that's eating with you will benefit from you adopting these styles of eating. The first is it's loaded and packed with fiber. We get fiber from fruits, veggies, and whole grains, and that's really the foundation of the Mediterranean style of eating. And fiber helps stabilize blood sugar levels so we don't get that spike and crash. And those spikes and crashes often lead to more sugar cravings. So it helps stabilize blood sugar levels and also reduce further cravings. It also has protein. Protein doesn't really spike blood sugar levels, so helps stabilize them. And it's one of our most satisfying and satiating macronutrients. Second to are healthy fats. Our healthy fats are loaded in the Mediterranean style of eating. That also helps further stabilize blood sugar levels. And when we mix these foods all together, when we mix our carbs, our healthy fats, and proteins, we consider that to be a balanced plate. And that balanced plate is the optimal way of eating. And when you're full and satisfied, that oftentimes reduces down how much added sugars and ultra-processed foods people are eating. So rather than having to obsess about a sweet tooth, people can eat it and kind of move on. And that is the goal. So what does Mediterranean style of eating really look like in a day? So for breakfast, maybe it's a slice of whole grain toast, a drizzle of olive oil, some avocado, and some fried eggs on top. For lunch, I love the idea of doing this delicious big salad bowls. Right now, tomatoes are so in season, so I love chickpeas and some roasted tofu inside of it. And I love adding olive oil as a salad dressing with some salt and maybe a drizzle of balsamic vinegar. And for dinner, grilled salmon with roasted veggies and maybe a sweet potato as a carbohydrate or some lentils would be a great balanced dinner. And snacks, because snacks are so important for making sure we don't have any cravings and for keeping us full and fueled. A Greek yogurt bowl is the quintessential Mediterranean snack. So Greek yogurt with some bright, beautiful fruit. I love to choose berries and maybe a little bit of crunch in the form of pistachios or some chia seeds. I also love the idea of having like a little bento box Mediterranean platter. So you have some olives, some veggies, and maybe some hummus for some dipping. And a true classic, fruit and some nuts. This will help balance out our blood sugar because it has healthy fats and some protein. And this gives us some immediate energy as our source of carbohydrates with some fiber. This is not about restriction. When we restrict foods, that actually can drive up hunger hormones like ghrelin and make us have way more cravings. This is a way of eating that enhances our health and enhances our nutrition. It's not a punishment, it just makes us feel better and allows our bodies to thrive. So if this is feeling overwhelming, don't worry. Start with small tweaks. Think about swapping olive oil for butter. Add one piece of fruit to breakfast. Add in a veggie at dinner. Choose one small habit, and those build over time. It really does add up to a huge difference. It's about progress, not perfection. There's no finish line when it comes to our health. We want to be improving and growing every single day, and this is a great place to start. So just choose one thing. Put it in the comments below for accountability, because having an accountability partner and writing down your goals actually keeps you more committed, and these small changes add up to huge beneficial results. So, is the Mediterranean style eating actually the best way of eating for type 2 diabetes? Yes. The research really shows that this flexible way of eating that can be sustainable for habits and adding in more nutritiously dense foods can help reduce insulin resistance, can help with blood sugar balance, can help with weight maintenance, and actually can overall improve your well-being. So I think about these small habits that we can stack and can really improve your overall health. And the best thing to remember is the Mediterranean diet is not actually a diet. It's just a way of living and a way of eating that you're having socialization and activity and adding in these fruits and vegetables and whole grains and lean proteins that can really help nourish your body and to have all foods fit in a way that really feels sustainable. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you found this valuable. If you liked it, don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel and put in the comments below what is your goal for this week, because small habits stack up and I would love to hear about your success. See you next time.